devastating the world. Therefore, the principles of the Baha'u'llah has become the virtual boss. Virtual I use because he's unseen. But the real boss, the real parents, the God exists between the two. I can't accuse each other. That's forbidden. They can judge each other. Not acceptable. They can't use substance abuse. Verbal abuse. None of it is there. Me and my wife got divorced. But we were both good people as far as teaching Baha'i faiths and everything else. But we had disputes because I was a Muslim man who became Baha'i in my background. She was born Baha'i. So I was carrying over some of my old culture in the family because I was born with it. So that became some of the area of the disputes, and in offset from Iran, all of a sudden we come to here, we jumped, mutated 200 years. It's just that we could not, stay in Canada as a family. So we got away, and she left, I left. But our children are thousands times better even than ourselves. I was always asked by my family member. They said, guys, you guys always fighting and disputing, even sometimes using bad words. I used to smoke. But your children are so very well, disciplined, so smart. Everyone is witness. So I always say my son is the civilized version of me, and my daughter is the same way. So they're asking me, I said, okay guys, I found out the answer. We did not raise the kids, they were raised by grandpa. Oh, were you living with my grandfather? I said, yeah. Who's that? I said, Baha'u'llah. Was existing in our family. We were honest, but we didn't know how to, drive the life in the streets of Canada. But we kept failing, losing our license to live together. But our heart was fine, we were teaching. Children, they saw that this is an honest failure, nobody is malicious. Therefore, they listened to the one that we respected, which is Baha'u'llah. My son always quotes Baha'u'llah to me, and my daughter the same way. So you see, again, the divorce problem, which is a sickness, solved by Baha'u'llah, diagnosed, What can I say? There are millions of these. If I bring it all, you could see what divine physician really means. So, I'm going to talk next session. I'm going to have to give a full session about what to do with the matter of addiction and the lack of willpower. These are huge medicines that Baha'u'llah has brought, and I'm telling you people, I have seen thousands of people that they got fixed using this method. So if we cling to the teaching of Baha'u'llah in a spiritual approach, don't label it, but have it, keep it in your heart. Do those things and you'll see the life become so much easier. The stress, everything will go away. The only stress that I have is that I die sooner than I'm expected, and I can't be talking about this thing. What I'm saying to you is that I wanted to write these things down, but broken English, I'm just a carpenter, a contractor that I have to work for my daily life. So it doesn't give me much chance. Right now it's 12 o'clock in the night, and I'm about half an hour talking to you. And I gotta get back to work. Because I simply cannot go after money the way some people Dude, that's to me a huge disease too, to wanting to be too wealthy. I was just talking the other night to a friend of mine. It's a bad example, but I'm going to say it. I told him that in this life, whether here or in Iran, I found the money, gold, what we need. It's in the bottom of the toilet. Every time we need it, we'll have to put our hand inside. Take that money out, wash our hand, and this and that. Try to live the life. It has become that dirty. But if you want to get wealthier than that, I told him, you gotta go in a deep, deep well full of what's in the toilet. You gotta immerse in it. You gotta sink in it. I'm not willing to do that. No way. I have to break so many hearts. So many things I have to lie. It's impossible that I can go that route. My body is much more expensive. That for the sake of having more, that I have to go into a huge, deep well of this stuff of the toilet. I can't clean myself out. Those who are going into it are oblivious, not knowing what they're doing. But me, basically, I'm not going to. I don't want it. That's another sickness. Baha'u'llah says to stay away from it. There's danger, he says, in the money, in the wealth, extra wealth, he says. There's danger in it. Then again, diagnostic. Danger and fear. By God, you all know it. You want to have any little extra money, there's always fear. Fear of lawsuit, fear of burning, fear of this, fear of that, and that stress. And the danger that comes with it. So he was totally right again. I just don't want to. Therefore, I don't have much time. So that is my fear and my stress, that I might die earlier than I'm thinking. And I don't know, this is video probably 21, 22. I'm planning to a couple hundred videos to speak about all those things that I told you in a practical. I've taken only chapter 1 of talking about instinctive desire. And I'm going to stop this discussion right now, because I have to speak now about addiction next time, and then to go to the another topic in the same instinctive desire, sexualism, to conclude this one. So, my dear friend, these are all account of an immigrant in this country, from where he comes. I've immigrated physically from Iran to Canada, and I've immigrated spiritually from Islam to the Baha'i faith. So it's account of an immigrant. I feel I have to share as a human being these things to you. It just simply might become useful. The plan is not to create another groups, another society, another thing. It's just for you. But we need to be united, because the mission of Baha'u'llah is to unity of the good people. He has not come for the bad people. No, sirree. The bad is the best, I don't know, medicine, punishment for those who do it. When they do bad things, they get punished. Just the bad things gets them. But good people, because they're ignorant, they don't get along. So Baha'u'llah has come for the unity of the good people, because when they're good people and they don't unite, they cause a lot of problems for each other. This is the main reason of being bad in the world, that the good people, they don't get along. So all of these principles just cannot stay in your heart. You have to know who the others are. To come under the umbrella of Baha'u'llah, Baha'i faith, join the Baha'i administrations, and not in a political way, but in a spiritual way, and try to create that gravity around the sun of Baha'u'llah big enough that straighten up the rest of the world. Okay? Thank you very much. Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.